Alright guys, we have got to talk about the performance on the PS5 because to be honest with you, it's phenomenal. Buttery smooth. I've been genuinely impressed how well this is played as a live service game, having just launched. You know, you generally expect there to be some hiccups here and there, but I have not had any issues at all. We're currently playing on the quality settings. We'll duck in here so you can see my settings on the PS5 here. Go in here, go to settings, then we're going to go down into the video. There we are right there. We are on quality mode, uncapped FPS, using the standard default field of view, brightness, contrast, all that good stuff. I'm in this town here just to give you guys a quick look at what performance is like in a busy town. This is here in Renfail. We could run around. I am on a cross-play server, so we've got players from Xbox, players from PC, players from the PS5 communities, and as you can see, buttery smooth performance, zero. Look at all these people here at the stacked up on the storage shed, running around. Look at this. We can just run around in circles. Wow! There are zero performance issues. The funniest thing to me has been the people who have been coming into the streams, and it's so hilarious because they'll come in the stream and they'll leave a trolly little comment like, the performance on the PS5 is absolute dog shit, I'm getting less than 10 frames, I can't do anything, blah 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 blah, and it's like, our streams are proving you wrong. Now, there are obviously things that can affect your performance that have nothing to do with your PS5. It could be your internet. I've heard some people talking about the bandwidth setting here in the game, which I've never messed with at all and haven't had any issues. But I was, in the first few streams, I was playing on 4K mode, which just kind of sets it at a, as I understand things, it's shooting for the native 4K resolution, but as a result, it kind of smooths out some of the edges, and so it's not as crisp in terms of the way the game looks. But I've since switched over to quality mode because with the uncapped, I've literally not had a single issue anywhere I've gone so far. Now, I have not done any massive PvP battles yet, but coming into a city like this where you can run around and there's literally hundreds of players here in town doing things, zero issues on the performance side of things with the PS5. Now, the other thing that was really interesting, because I just recently played Throne and Liberty right before I came over to play New World, and that was also an Amazon Games product. It's not developed by Amazon Games, but published by them. Might as well mount up, I suppose. One of the things with Throne and Liberty was that as great as the performance was most of the time in that game, anytime I did any sort of teleporting, whether it was from an interior to an exterior location, there was always a slight little bit of lag when teleporting, and anytime I opened up a door to go to an exterior location from an interior location, it would hiccup as it loaded everything. The only potential thing that I've noticed on the PS5 is that when you open up this and you go over to, say, Season 6, it does take a second, you'll notice. It takes a second to load, which has nothing to do with the performance per se, it's just the load time of these things. So, in terms of just running around and playing the game, it has been genuinely one of the better playing live service games that I've played at launch, especially having just come over from Throne of Liberty, because that game played very well, but it also had a little bit of issues with the loading. I haven't seen anything like that here. Like if we go ahead and maybe say, let's pick a different town. I don't know what the population down here is like, but let's fast travel down here to Corinth. We'll go ahead and do the fast travel. It's not an instantaneous fast travel like Throne and Liberty, so we're definitely, you know, there's a loading screen that takes place here. And this is just something where the load times just depend on where we're going and if we have been there recently. I've also noticed that if there's a lot of players that are loading, it does take, like if there's a lot of people, that was a pretty reasonably fast. And once we're in, we're in. We can run around here. I don't think there's a lot of players right here right now. There might be. No, this place is still pretty happening. This is where I have my home set because I really do like the aesthetics of this town. And then we can go from here if we wanted to then travel back out to, say, we go up to Brightwood. Where's the town up here? Calvary. Gotta love the music. Also, I've not had any issues loading into any of the dungeons. I've not seen any performance issues in any of the dungeons. We've done a couple of expeditions. Again, I am running on quality mode. I can go ahead and show you guys what it looks like on the 4K mode as well as the performance mode. You guys can take a look. You can see how it smooths it out quite a bit. So this is Calvary. Also another town. This one's it looks like a little more grim looking. I did not want to buy a house up here. It's a little too grimdark for me. I was like, I need something a little more bright. Summon my mount. 0 performance issues when I summon my mount into the game. Again, no issues whatsoever. I never noticed that statue before. Look at the moon. Alright, let's take a look at, because we're in quality mode right now, so let's go ahead and open this up and go to the 4K mode so you can see what that looks like. And then we will try performance mode as well, just so you can see that. Go into video, go into 4K mode. Quick commercial break, everyone, to celebrate and give thanks to all of these amazing people who keep me on the air full time. Really appreciate the support. All you got to do is join as a member. You get access to private videos. You can also do super thanks on any upload or super chats and stickers on any live stream or premiere you see. And beyond that, don't forget we're multi-streaming over on Twitch now, so you can support over there as well. Thanks so much to everybody. Let's get back to the video at hand. Now you're going to notice it brings a bit of a, I would call this kind of like, it kind of feels to me like a watercolor brush has been put over everything. It almost gives it a kind of a unique sort of art style look in my mind, because it is smoothing things out to get that 4K native resolution, which, by the way, it looks absolutely phenomenal on my 4K TV around the corner. I know Bubbaloni, who's in our community, has been talking about playing his on the Xbox Series X on his big 50+ inch smart TV or whatever it was. I forget how big he said. He's got a big ass TV, and he said it looks absolutely phenomenal in 4K mode. And then we can also go in here and turn it into performance mode and see what that looks like. But you can see, even switching over to the different performance modes, there's 0 issues going back and forth between these things. So we can go in here, go down here and switch on the performance mode and come back. Honestly, I don't see that much of a difference between performance mode and the 4K mode in terms of the way the textures look, but I'm playing on a smaller monitor right now. I don't have this open on the 4K, so who knows. But this looks pretty good as well. But again, I've not seen any issues. Oh, let's grab this honey. I've not been having any issues at all. I keep hitting the wrong button there. In the quality mode, so we're going to go back, and that's what I have been playing on the past couple of days, and I have been quite enjoying it. So we'll go back into quality mode, and boom. Now we're back to that crisper look. Oh yeah, this is my musket, this is my gun. I have been having an absolute blast, everybody. I don't know about you, but this has definitely been one of the better launches that I've seen for a live service game. Definitely this year, if not in the past few years. So kudos to the Amazon Game Studios team for New World Aeternum launching on the consoles, as well as bringing the PC version up to parity. I'm having a blast. Works great on the PS5. It's the only live service game I'm playing on the PS5 right now. I'm having a great time. I look forward to seeing all of you in the next stream, 9 a.m. Mountain Time daily on YouTube, Twitch, and we just started streaming on TikTok as well. So we're in 3 different places every single time we go live. So we'll see you there. Until then, everybody, stay safe. Happy gaming.